Hello and welcome to the third and last day of Tomorrow.Mobility here in Fira de Barcelona. I'm very happy to be here now with Antonio Mellado, Head of Sales Enablement at EIT Urban Mobility. Antonio, hello.
Thank you, Isabel. Thank you for having me.
And Javier Coleto, Director for Sustainable Mobility at Tecnalia. Javier, hello.
Hello. Morning. It's fine to be here.
So let's talk about transforming urban mobility together with solutions for all. That's the topic of this session. And the first question goes to Antonio. Antonio, tell us, urban mobility solutions are meant to solve citizens' problems, citizens' challenges, issues while moving around the cities. Can you tell us the role of EIT Urban Mobility at that?
Sure, thank you. Good question, Isabel. Yeah. So nowadays there is no question at any level. It could be councillors, citizens about the need to take action towards a more sustainable urban mobility. So basically, just as an example of what is been happening in the sector, so there is clear the need to monitor the pollution. Could be air pollution, light pollution, noise pollution, not only monitor but also assess potential interventions, so with digitally, so before doing any implementation in terms of infrastructure, to be able to check it or in a digital environment, promoting the micro-mobility, regulating and ordering the way our cars move around the cities, right? All of this is happening, and the EIT Urban Mobility is playing a key role here. Believe me as I tell you that we are working really hard, and this is part of our mandate. So basically what we do is talking to cities, to big corporations, almost every day, getting to know their challenges, and then afterwards we have our amazing innovation programs, where we put together universities, research institutions, big corporations, SMEs, and also cities. And we give them opportunity to develop the products of today, but also tomorrow. So we are working on these collaborative projects, creating new products that tackles problems that are there, are existing problems, not futuristic problems. So, but we are not stopping right there. We also support our commercial partners. The product developers have or support in the go-to-market phase. So what we're looking at is using the pilot KPIs and results as a best practices to find places where it can be replicated and also make these products scalable. So what we need is to see our innovations deployed in the streets.
So basically, is what we've been talking about during the whole fair, collaboration together, bringing solutions to everyone so that no single citizen is left behind, and they can always have available services that can help them move around the cities easily. Thanks, Antonio. And Javier, you know a lot about bringing services to citizens to make them use these ways of mobility easily in the cities. Let's talk about a project specifically called Inclusify. Can you tell us more about this?
Yes, thank you. Well, Tecnalia is a partner of EIT Urban Mobility because we are very focused on developing technologies for a new solution for mobility, sustainable mobility, safer mobility. In the context of the pandemic situation in 2020, we decided to launch a development program, also testing the developments we made, and in that case, in two cities, Bilbao and also Bergamo. In this case, we were facing the challenge of, in that situation, the same mobility was reduced a lot. So disabled people and some other people wishing to move in city centers had some problems. In this case, we decided to develop a new electric cargo bike or electric bike for helping people, disabled people mostly, to move in the cities, right? At that case, we improve the cargo e-bikes with the autonomous system, ADAS systems, to avoid collision. Well, we introduced several technologies inside the cargo bike, and that was great. We tested it in Bilbao and also in Bergamo. At the end, we had two types of different prototypes, one for disabled people, one for cargo bikes, and well, it's still going on and trying to develop the technology further, and well, of course, offering this kind of new solutions to citizens, to cities, and also to companies giving services in mobility in cities.
Inclusiveness and collaboration, that these are the two key messages to make urban mobility happen and be efficient in cities. Thanks a lot, Javier. And now let's go for a question for both of you. 3 keywords, now that we're talking about keywords, 3 key messages that you would say to everyone who's watching us about how or why it's so important that each of us take responsibility and make our move matter to make urban mobility more sustainable.
Okay, can I start? If you allow me? So first, I think for its main reason could be money saving. So households are spending thousands of euros in owning a car. Imagine if we can give them the opportunity to have affordable alternative modes of transport. So having effective public transport options to commute every day, and having the possibility to rent the most adequate vehicle for the spare time, like a holiday van or a sportive car, depending on the occasion. So let's imagine this could be done in an affordable way. That would be a great advantage for all of us, so for the environment, of course. Also community building, so sharing, having the possibility of communities building their own shared mobility solutions like micromobility or cars. That might be amazing as well. Good to mention inclusivity, having people having to move to the hospitals every day, having the possibility to have on-demand transportation, paramedic transportation, and effective. I believe that a good reason for all to move towards more sustainable and affordable, cost-efficient mobility.
Okay, thanks a lot, Antonio. Indeed, inclusivity to everyone to make urban mobility more sustainable. Javier, what about you?
Well, of course, mobility is a key issue in the future for the city to be more livable. Environmental issues like zero emissions is one of our main topics of research, and looking for technologies in Tecnalia as a research center. I would say we need to put the citizen in the center. As a research center, we develop technologies, and we need to test and demonstrate technologies in cities. But not only demonstrate technologies, but also to make people to test it, to prove it, because for us, the social acceptance of this new kind of mobility systems or mobility technologies like, let's say, for example, urban air mobility, eVTOLs, new autonomous systems are safer than the conventional ones. But we need this social acceptance. We need the people testing this new mobility to be sure that they are safe and cheaper than the actual ones.
Indeed, that's precisely another topic. So we need all to work together to make that these solutions arrive to the right door and they are used by the right people to make this sustainable mobility we're all looking forward to a reality as soon as possible. So Antonio, Javier, thanks a lot for joining us today at Tomorrow.Mobility.
Thank you for me.
And see you soon. And remember, make your move matter. It matters.
That's it.